It is Tuesday, May 7th. Let's check in on the sheep. So I just moved them into this area last night, and I see their manure. It looks like maybe they bedded down here. I don't remember the grass being this short here, so I assume they really munched on the grass in this area. Remember the grass being quite taller. Maybe it's over there that it was taller. So, oh my goodness, somebody. Those aren't raisanettes, if you're wondering. So, all right, so we got, we should have 12 black-headed lambs. Kami is 2. There's 2 more. Let's see if we have some more over here somewhere. This grass is tall. It's gonna be hard to see all the lambs. So over there, I think I see 2 more on that white ewe. Yeah, there's a brown-headed one and the black-headed one on the white ewe. So that's 6. We need 6 more. There's 2 more. They're taking a nap. 8, 9, 10 right here. And then the last 2 over there, 11, 12. So that's all 12. I still expect some more lambs. I just don't know when they're going to come. It's really hard to tell when the lambs pop out. But I do expect some more this year. And then we're going to get them all on a cycle, on a schedule. So I'm going to bring the rams in on around Thanksgiving, take them off around Christmas, give them 2 cycles. And then, yeah. I guess if it's 3 times every 2 years, so 24 divided by 3 is 8. So every 8 months you can breed them. So what I can probably do is just wait until, probably do one, yeah, November is probably the right time to do it. And then if I get April lambs, then I'm doing this wrong. So it's the breeding date, right? So I got April lambs, so they were bred back in November. So go 4 months before November, that's July. So I could probably bring the rams on in July, and that would give me winter lambs, right? That's a possibility, something I could do. So water's fine, looks perfectly level. I think those are just ryegrass seeds on there, or some other kind of seed. It's on the surface there. I don't know if you can see the little white dots. Water looks great. Just make sure it doesn't leak. Oh, there's a spider down there. I thought it was a drop of water. There's my prize bull. I don't think he's won any prizes. Other than the handsomest bull that's red that I have. So his birthday's in August. That makes him 9 months old. So can you imagine that 9 months ago he was born? It's just incredible how fast that bull grew up. By contrast, this other one's a little over a year. So this other one's about, I think 8 months older. No, it's about a year old. I think he was born back in October or August or something like that. My goodness, that bull grows quick. I can't wait to put him on the cows and see what kind of calves I get out of them. So I think that's going to be exciting. Here comes my puppy Bailey, the only guard dog I have that I trust with the sheep. Are you biting anybody's tail off? Are you chasing any lambs? Are you wrestling any ewes? You just want some love, don't you? You just want love. My goodness. I can't pet you all the time. I put the dog food in the back of the side-by-side, and I put her up there so she could eat it. Let's go see what she did. So, I don't know if you can hear that. For those of you who are wondering how to, okay, Bailey, no chasing lambs. That's not good behavior. No. But the ground cover, the hay here, the dead grass, is just soaking up that water like a sponge and holding it in place. You know. And so, like, really most of what preventing a drought or surviving a drought is about is just collecting the water in the first place when you have rain. And then lady, you want to sniff my hand? This is the friendly you. And then once you have that water in place, keeping the water and only using it for transpiration. And so you want to basically lock that water underground. And that's what that hay is doing. That top level of the hay can dry out, but underneath it's going to be wet for months and months and months. I don't know if it'll ever dry out in this climate, even if we had a severe drought. You know. So these are my St. Croix, by the way. They're all kind of lined up for you. All of the ewes. Let's see if I can. That's number 1. That's number 2. That's number 3. She was born last year. I think that's number 4. She was born early this year. And there's 5 and 8 in there somewhere. You know. So you let me pet you? Look at that. Look what a friendly sheep she is. Let me scratch your ears. Oh, the ducks are here. Are you going to protect the sheep from the ducks? All right, that's about all there's going on. Not much. It's a cool morning. A little bit of a breeze. Plenty of grass. My biggest concern right now is that we're going to run out of grass. Or rather, all the ryegrass is going to dry out here in a couple weeks. But on the good front, on the positive news front, I'm seeing signs that the Bermuda grass is already growing, and it's coming in quite strong. So hopefully the transition from spring to summer is pretty seamless and uneventful. Last year it was kind of rough, and it took a while for the Bermuda grass to really come in, and I gave it a lot of time to grow because I didn't want to graze it too early. But this year I think, here we go, here's some Bermuda grass. At least I think it's Bermuda grass. Bermuda grass, it's kind of a different shade. It's like a little bit more, well, I don't know the right way to put it. It's a darker shade of green, I'll put it that way. And when it grows, it's like very fluffy. It's very thin, and the leaves like to curve, you know. So you get stuff like this. I believe that's Bermuda grass in there. Okay. And the other thing about Bermuda grass is when it starts to grow and expand, it doesn't go up immediately, it goes out. So it's going to fill in all the cracks. And that's why if you live in a climate with warm season grasses like Bermuda grass, you have to keep cutting the grass off your driveway, because it likes to go out, and it goes out rather rapidly. So hopefully it'll go in and fill in all the cracks and establish itself super strong. And then when I turn the cows and the sheep on it, it'll be able to take grazing and thrive. Not only take it, but thrive. And the Bermuda grass here, I'm not seeing much Bermuda grass actually. This thicker stuff I think is a panic grass, some kind of liver seed, panic liver seed, I don't know what it is. But it likes the warm weather too. I think this right here, my boot's pointing to, that's some Bermuda grass, and that's actually about 6 inches tall. So that's a really good sign. So that's my biggest concern and my biggest hope. Even though everything right now looks super green, it's not going to look this way in a few weeks. So I'm getting ready for it. Guys, have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.